Yo, what's up? This is Pierce from the Barber Chef. You can follow me on Twitter at Henny Omega. I'm sitting here with Pavy and TPJ on Hoops and Brews.
Yo, what's good? This is Pavy TPJ. We're here with our special guest. Well, this isn't Pavy, this is TPJ. I'm sorry. We just did the drop, so I kind of like mixed the names up. But basically, this is I did a Freaky Friday switch. But I don't want to be Lil Dicky though. Like no. I with Lil Dicky, but I don't want to be Lil Dicky. But anyway, this is Hoops and Brews. You can find us on Twitter at Hoops and Brews. That's Hoops, the letter N, the word Brews. As always, if you are over 21, please drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, motherfucker. If you under 21, you better not be fucking drinking unless you in Canada and you over 18. Then go ahead and drink. See, I remember. Yo, shout out to Kawhi and the Raptors. But as always, yeah, exactly. As always, we drink beer and we talk basketball. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles today.
Yo, for those of y'all who want to know what, real quick, cause I see some of y'all been asking about the beer we drinking.
Yeah.
We drinking the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, some of you guys say that you want to know more about the beer that we drink, so this is what we're actually drinking today. And Jameson.
Yeah, and Jameson. And if you don't know what if you haven't
Old Faithful.
If you haven't met J-Mo before,
Old Faithful.
You just stay away from
Old Faithful.
Stay away from him.
But those anecdotes, I guess.
Yes, go ahead.
I went to high school with you.
Yeah,
damn,
man.
I didn't know that.
I went
That's
to high
wild.
school
That's
with
funny.
you.
This is
I went
how
to high school.
This is how far we go back.
Yeah.
I don't know him as Pavy.
That's funny as hell.
I know him as Yoda.
High school dig day.
High
school dig day. 2005, 2006 dig day. Bro, I hadn't seen you in like 14 years. Yeah. And I like walk out my room one day, you was in the house.
On the couch.
What's up, my guy? I ain't seen you in like 13 years. Wait a minute, go get.
Yeah, man. I'm Pierce. Part of the Barber Chef family. You guys know Scott. Obviously, we took part of that venture about a year ago. So you can follow us on Twitter at BarberShareNet. My personal Twitter is Henny Omega. If you love sports or professional wrestling
and fire jokes and
really fire jokes,
I give you a credit. Like I said last year, you and Flows was like the two most underrated people on Twitter for the whole year. like across the world. I'm not even just talking about on Black Twitter. Talking about across the world, y'all was like underrated. That whole Terrence Howard shit, like all of that wild, all of that shit, man.
Javier Bardem turning me batsman. Do you bleed? It was funny as hell. But no, I'm gonna tell you this: like depression and anxiety will really tell you that like you ain't funny as hell. But in reality, I'm funny as.
No, you.
I tell I'm funny as hell.
Yeah.
Then you can follow me on my personal Twitter at Henny Omega.
Yeah.
Support the barbershop. Anything we do, we do pods and the whole nine. So glad to be on the show.
Yeah, man. So let's hop into some basketball. Let's have a moment of silence
for Melo.
Yeah, let's all right. Let's
real quick. Bring the 10 bells real quick. Diana's actually having a legit moment of silence for that man.
Look, I don't feel bad for Melo because Melo still got paid.
He did get paid.
That's why I don't feel bad for Melo. Melo got paid.
He got paid.
Why should I feel bad for Melo? He got paid
like $20 million in 6 months.
He got paid $30 million.
No, you're right. No, like $32 million. I meant to say.
I don't feel bad for Melo.
90-something plus, right? From that he got from the Knicks originally. He picked up the whole.
Oh yeah, he picked up
all. Why do you have to be sad for him?
I'm not. That's why I just said a moment silence.
I'm sad because it's like, bro. I remember sitting down in summer camp, 2003. Talking about the 2003 NBA draft.
Yeah.
D-Wade going out at the end of this year and Melo just going out extremely sad.
I remember watching the 2003 Syracuse team.
Jerry McNamara,
like Hakeem Ward, he was legit the coldest, probably the best college basketball player I've ever seen within just that 1 year. Mm-hmm. Like him and KD are kind of like 1-2 to me. Mm-hmm. But like Melo was so cold, and I remember like going to junior high, grammar school, and like I was a Wade guy. Wade was always my guy, but I had one friend who was strictly Bron, another boy who was strictly Melo. Like that was the competition.
The kids will never remember that. The kids will never remember like picking who your man was out that like class. The kids will never remember when the first Melo came out. The first Melo shoes came out.
Oh my god!
I don't even remember.
People were buying Melo shoes.
You remember the whites with the Carolina blue?
Yeah, the black ones were hard though. The black ones were hard.
Those in Live 05 though, so cold.
The black ones were remember that was a huge thing when Level 5 finally got like actual gym shoes?
Yes.
That was a huge thing. Kids don't know about that. Now you got like 300 pound apparel. Nah, bro. It was a time.
You had 2 or 3 Jordans on them.
2 or 3 Jordans. And when they finally first got the shoes on the game, it was a huge thing. Huge thing. But man,
farewell, Melo.
I mean, no, seriously.
It was a great.
We called him Shanghai Melo on Ball Don't Lie.
He had a great run.
No, seriously. Do you think any team can use Melo right now? I don't think it's necessarily 100% completely over.
No.
I think
I don't think they can. I hope that somebody picks him up.
Why?
Because I just want him to
he wasn't terrible. He was giving you 13.
I want him to make his Tracy McGrady run on the bench to try to get a ring. Granted, he didn't get it.
Unless the Warriors picking Melo up, he not getting no.
I promise you, if they would have played T-Mac instead of Manu in that finals, they would have a ring. He would have had a ring. Because Manu was out there wilding the whole time. Manu was out there drunk in 2012.
No, but look, nobody needs Melo. Even the Warriors don't need Melo. The Warriors got enough fucking drama in their locker room. The Warriors got a lot of fucking drama in their locker room. Last thing they need is Melo, old, washed up ass, coming in and clanking shots.
Nah,
you don't go out and say.
Imagine all the obscenities that Draymond's going to yell at Carmelo.
I mean, Carmelo. The way Draymond been looking lately, hey, he gonna be better. He better shut the fall in line. Before he be playing in Orlando.
No, seriously, I think
that's a terrible place for him to go.
Look, really. I think a team like the Jazz could maybe use
for
Melo.
Some expiring contracts.
No, not terrible as in like a fit. But I'm just saying that's a terrible place to end your career.
I think a team like
I'm Draymond.
I think a team like the Jazz
because you know he gonna stay there because they gonna max him.
I think a team
why?
Listen. The Jazz don't really have anybody else who can go get a bucket for themselves off the dribble besides Donovan Mitchell. That's why Donovan Mitchell he's having a decent year.
No, he's having. I told you. What did I tell you? I told you last year. I told you last year he wasn't gonna do the same thing once they figured out how to scheme for him.
Look, he still give you 21 a night. But he didn't expand upon, when somebody comes out and give you, 20 in their rookie year, you expect the next year we going up to 23, 24. So far, he hasn't done that.
Yeah, and you can't touch anybody anymore. He's still been mid. I told y'all he was going to come down to earth. But that's also because
they don't have anybody else who can go score.
Shout out to all y'all
when they need a bucket, they can't go to anyone else. They have good players, but they can't go to anyone else. Gobert can't get you a bucket. Yeah, off the dribble, no. If I'm passing to him and he pulling up for 3, sure. But I'm not going to pass the ball to Joe Ingles when she go to him and be like, all right, go out there and go score for me.
Exactly.
They don't have anybody else.
I see your point.
You know, so Melo maybe in Utah. Spurs are kind of struggling a little bit. You know, maybe Melo with the Spurs. Maybe Charlotte came out.
You don't think Pop would get tired of him?
Why?
I mean, it's Pop.
No. I mean, look at what Pop has done with Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay wasn't the most efficient scorer.
Why do the Spurs need Melo?
Nothing. Gotta get you a bucket.
Why do they need Melo?
Bro, listen, Melo was giving you 13 a night, shooting 40% and 32% from 3.
Dog, don't need Melo. Bartends is better than Melo. You don't need Melo. Bartends is better than Melo, and you know it in your heart. You know it in your heart. Bartends is better than Melo. If I'm Pop, why the do I need Carmelo Anthony? I don't need no more headaches.
I agree with that.
I just got rid of Kawhi. Manu's gone. Tony's gone. What do I need Melo for? What the f is Melo gonna do?
There's no
take shots away from LaMarcus.
But there has to be a team that can find Carmelo to be a fit. I see Utah. I see the point with Utah. But there's gonna be some team that is either on the verge of contending or the verge of sneaking into the playoffs.
The Hornets, I think. The Hornets. I mean, they need somebody else who go besides Kemba. They need somebody else. Kemba to give you 60. The whole other team give you 59 points. He give you 60. The rest of the team give you 59. I think the Hornets could. There are teams like Melo isn't awful. Melo.
And even Bertans this year, he's giving you 6 a game, but he's shooting 46.
Come on,
no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But he's shooting 46%. From the field and 44% from 3.
That man, because he give you 6 points.
So if I'm
that
Pop,
man give you 6 points.
Yes, but you know what he does better than Melo?
At 40 and give you 6
playing
points.
15 minutes a game.
Come on,
you know how many minutes you gotta pay? You gotta play Melo for Melo to get 13 now?
No, man.
Yes, stop it. It's a wrap, G. We said a moment of silence. Let's move on, okay? It's over.
I don't think it's over.
Melo got paid a lot of money. Melo, go and be on the jump. Dead ass. Melo, go be on the jump.
You would do better than Paul Pierce.
Go be on the jump, G.
Everybody would do better than Paul Pierce.
Go, Melo, go be on the jump, G. Go be on the jump, Melo.
The last time I doubted
go sit next to Rachel Nichols,
I'm going to tell you, the last time, we got to name the episode one of them things that you just said. The last